Yeah, we only had a minute and 20 seconds, and she wanted me to be concise, but there was a lot to say. So I didn't really get to finish about how after they had herded us into the parking garage that they continued to pelt us with pepper balls as we were running away with no escape. There was no door to get out of. There was one door. If you were watching when we were trying to get out of that parking structure, there was one door that people were going to, and they didn't know whether to go up or down the stairs. We didn't know how to get out. I had to yell out that I was media. I had to ask if we were allowed to leave because of how aggressive they were being. I got off just so that I could I got off just so I could call into WCCB real quick. They only had a minute and 20 seconds for me. I ran off on that, so we're back live now. We got away from that line of riot officers that was at the intersection of 4th and Tryon, where they arrested that guy in the orange shirt for standing and being black. The charge is going to be failure to disperse. It was the first time that I had heard the officers call this an unlawful gathering. Just down here, there's still about 50 officers just holding a position. I don't know. No. They cut me off because we ran out of time. They brought me in at the very end of the segment just because it was a developing story. Morgan Fogarty and everybody at WCCB, they're great. They didn't cut me off on purpose. I know that she wants to tell the story. I'm sure that she's going to tweet out about it. I'm sure that she'll post on Facebook about it. She's got so many thousands of followers. Everybody's going to know about what happened. That video, we've been viewed over 2 million times this weekend. Everybody's going to see it. But I don't know where the group is. We walked away so that I could make that call. It's a very dangerous situation out here. They're arresting anybody they can get close enough to. They're attacking the group with flashbangs and pepper balls. They're being very aggressive. We did see instances of protesters throwing bottles, water bottles, plastic bottles, and throwing rocks. But that was well after they threw flashbang grenades into the crowd of people. One hit me in the leg. So I think we're going to take a lap. Right now it is 1:01. Him and I have to be up at 5. I don't even know what time he gets up on delivery day, but I get up at 5.
I forget what time I'm supposed to be there, 7:30?
Yeah, he's supposed to be. He shows up at 8 something, but that's fine. We have to get some rest. We've been out here for so long. I don't want to leave. As always, I recommend either going to Corey Newton's live stream. I don't know if he's out here still. He was out here moments before the flashbangs went off. But you can watch Christy Puckett Williams' live stream. I'm not getting off right this second. We are going to probably take a couple laps before we start heading back to our cars. But I felt like I was going to be suffocated to death. I felt like I had no way to get out. If you started advancing toward the officers, they were either going to arrest you or continue to shoot at you. I met up with Joe Bruno well afterward, and I asked him if he was in the alley when we were rallied and ambushed. He said that he was on the outside of it, on the other side of College Street, and that after they had trapped us and smoked us so bad, they then turned their attention on the people who were walking away in the other direction and started lighting them up with pepper balls. They are actively engaging people who are walking away from the crowd. They're shooting people in the back. They're shooting them as they run, and they're arresting anybody they can get close enough to. It's a peaceful protest. I haven't seen one window broken. We're not near any of the protesters now, so we're going to start walking, kind of see what's going on up on Tryon. Five days I've been out here, and I haven't felt in fear of my life. I've had groups of 1,000 people sprinting in my direction as I stood still. I didn't feel anything. I've been hit with tear gas. I've been hit with pepper balls. I've been hit with flashbangs. Nothing. Until we were absolutely trapped with nowhere to go. It was the first time that they had advanced on the protesters with nowhere to go. This is all we want. That's all anybody wants. Well, corporate America is what corporate America is, you know? But WCCB is the only locally owned news station, but they have time segments. We came in at the end of their segment, and I only had 1 minute and 20 seconds, but I had a lot more to say than could be said in 1 minute and 20 seconds. But you guys can go back. You can share those videos. You can tell the world what's happening. Whole thing's like fucking destroyed.
There's a big group right here.
All right, we got a big group out in front of Eddie V's. Bicycle officers. I don't hear any yelling. It's very weird. Looks like they're circled around something on the sidewalk. There might be something happening there. Maybe somebody's injured or getting arrested, one of the two. We're gonna go find out. Either a flashbang or a firework going off in the distance. So there must be another group up that way. There's a conversation going on.
They should be home, but they're trying to make a statement.
They
say millennials don't care. They care. So you gotta show them how to channel the anger. So you tell these men to stop firing the pepper gas. Stay and take it like a man. Do you understand? Look them in the face and say, stop it. Now, listen. I'm not saying they should throw bricks. They shouldn't throw bricks. Now, most of them out here, they want peace. Some people don't want peace, but you gotta understand that you pour the gas out there. You telling everybody around the world, watching my life be that you are the stereotype we think you are. The same way they look at them and think you're crazy. You're not crazy. Do you understand? I don't know his name, but I know he's my brother. He feels the pain. So we are not the stereotype. You are not the stereotype. They're not the stereotype. I'm not the stereotype. You're not the stereotype. How do we change the conversation? When his story, hear that story, and we can about change something about it. You understand? So it's painful out here. It's their pain. They're out here because they feel pain. We don't want to be out here. I wear an ambassador program. I'm a black man. You know how I feel? I'm counting between myself, my soul. Do you understand? I feel bad because I know I could be out there tomorrow wearing the face cap and someone go put a knee on my neck. That's how I feel. But I see what the team said because I believe in what you're doing. So don't come out here and tell him they're bad. Listen to that story. They're out here trying to do peaceful stuff, but at the end of the day, you got to help them. Help them channel their anger.
Can you explain the reasoning behind the planned ambush?
Yeah.
Can you explain the reasoning behind the planned ambush? Can you explain the reasoning behind the planned ambush? Can you explain the reasoning behind the planned ambush? Can you explain the reasoning behind the planned ambush? I'm sorry. Can you explain the reason behind the planned ambush? Yeah, that's bullshit. There's tons of love out here. I get it. I get it.
That's his song. It's all good.
Can you explain the reason behind the planned ambush?
Y'all crazy as fuck.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Crazy as fuck.
Everybody out here is bad.
Can you explain the reason behind the planned ambush?
He doing this right now, just trying to sweet shit up, trying to cupcake.
They're working on it.
You know he ain't gonna answer
I done got hit by a fucking baton.
There go the chief right there. There go the chief back there.
They're done talking. They're not answering me.
Y'all want us to go home.
They don't want to make a statement. That's fine. I don't fucking need one. Were you getting at me for talking over that dude?
Yeah.
People need to know why that happened.
Yeah, absolutely. You should definitely ask her. I'm just saying, if someone's sitting there talking to him.
Everybody wants that question answered. Why did they plan that ambush? Why did they plan it so well?
got it like 3 or 4 blocks down each way. So they got it blocked 3 or 4 blocks. Hey, my boys already know.
Yeah, appreciate everything they do, man. For real.
Stay safe, please.
Water! Does anybody need water? Water and snacks.
Snacks.
Water, snacks.
Don't give it to the big business. That's what's next. Fuck all that other shit. Y'all about to go home and spend money.
Yo, I'm sorry for interrupting you guys.
No,
we
you
just
good.
need to answer that question,
You
you know?
good.
We need an answer to
They're
that
not gonna
question.
answer the question
I know.
because they don't have the answer.
I know.
Now, yeah, you gotta understand. All these guys you see out here, they're following orders. It's not their story.
Oh, yeah.
It's someone else's story. So we gotta fight the system. We gotta understand what the system is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Anyone out here that gets arrested, they get felony. They can't vote. The only way you could get your story out there is by voting. We know the policymakers. We go change the story. Do you understand that? I'm actually I'm supposed to be in bed right now. I'm seeing all these young folks out here, 14, 16-year-olds. They're doing the wrong thing. Most of them are throwing bricks, but a lot of them are doing the right thing. So we gotta understand that if you get a felony right here tonight, your story is over. In America, you can't get a job, can't get a scholarship. It's over. So I think at the end of the day, we gotta understand how to channel our anger. The only way is by being smart. Appreciate it, man.
Be safe, please.
No, it's not what he said. It's what he did.
Nah, we're probably about to head out.
They got it just cornered like each block, man, and they're pushing. They started chasing people. One bike cop, plus his soul and his heart, chasing some guy like across the parking lot. Dude was living on feet. He's like, I would just gear up, you know, right? Then you get more.
So they're still chasing people down there?
Yeah, I mean, right by BB's ballpark, we were coming down, and bike cops and like excite bikes came and followed us, and we got split up 2 different ways, and they chased our friends down towards the football stadium. We cut back up.
Were they throwing flashbangs and stuff too?
No, not down there, just right over there.
Okay, so they were just chasing people down
As
that way.
far as how everything's done, it's 4 blocks either direction, and down there it's going to turn into a turkey shoot the way the streets are over there.
All the riot patrols set up in a line on
Yeah.
the south side.
Which means they're probably going to make a push towards Stonewall.
Gotcha.
And then just round them up that way. Because Stonewall's under construction, so the lanes are narrow, so it's bottlenecking people. And then a couple of stingers and some pepper roars. And it's a hell of a Taco Tuesday.
Somebody called me brainless for trying to ask that cop to comment on the planned ambush. But come out here and get ambushed.
You mean the one down there at the intersection?
Yeah. No, not the one at the intersection. The one in between the 2 streets.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm all right.
Probably good.
We can make it.
You can come get ambushed, and then you can try and figure out who you want to ask your questions to. But I just asked them to the first person I got close enough to in a uniform who was already talking to somebody. My bad. It was video 4 where the ambush happened. The video?
Yeah. It's all over the place. Bruno.
Hey, man. Oh, you're doing all right?
Yeah, man.
No.
No,
They're blocking off intersections down there and advancing on people and still chasing them down and arresting them. It's just happening down that way. No. I'm mad. I tried to do unbiased reporting the best I could. I hope so.
It's all over.
I hope so. Thank you. Thank you.
Follow me. We're all full of a bunch of questions on there.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
What happened?
I hope I haven't been rude to you.
What happened?
With the ambush?
Here. What happened?
Oh, just here. There was just a line of officers. They were having a conversation with these guys, and I just walked up and I was trying to ask if there was what was the reason behind the planned ambush, but they wouldn't answer me. So, yeah. Be safe. So the mayor pro temp is calling for an investigation into the ambush where people felt like they were going to suffocate to death, and where Wendy Marie from the noted neighborhood, who has lung cancer, couldn't breathe, laying on the ground.
Who was with you?
Well, I mean, she was just in the group.
Right.
Or when we were funneled underneath a 6-inch tall open gate. What do you want to do? You want to walk that way?
Whatever.
What time is it? I got 30 more minutes in me and I'm done. Gotta deliver the paper. What's up, man? Yeah, are you? That's what's up. No.
What's up, man?
Push me out.
Huh?
I know y'all built y'all this. You know what I'm saying? You got the same blood you.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna ask y'all something.
Huh.
Y'all ever brought out one in?
Sorry, man. I've been.
Yeah, here.
Folks have been asking me all night.
Here, just
I ain't mean
here,
to go
just take
No,
that.
you're good.
God bless you.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thanks.
sir. Y'all take care out here, man.
Yeah, you be safe.
We all love this.
Got bomb squad officers out here. Probably because of the fireworks. I'm assuming it's protocol when explosives are thrown into a crowd that they call out the bomb squad. Just found a smoke bomb on the ground. I'm gonna leave it, 'cause I ain't fucking around.
They're coming this way,
And that's the thing. I've been out here all weekend totally understanding that a lot of this is protocol.
Water! Anybody need water? Yeah. Water! Anybody need water? Snacks! Anybody need snacks?
So Greg, he was going to find them. I don't think there's anything going on down here.
People are dead set on asking what time is the curfew in here?
Everybody's.
There is no
There's a
curfew.
bunch of idiots on Twitter saying that we shouldn't have been going home at the curfew.
Yeah, right.
Like, I don't even respond to them anymore.
This is exhausting, everybody. Just absolutely exhausting. Even just covering it. I try to stay out of it. No, I don't. That was a lie. So we've been out here since 5 o'clock. Good 6.5 hours. Pulling up the paddy wagon. Driving through a red light. And just turn the lights on and drive through a red light. So I'll jaywalk. I do see some vans down on College Street. No, I don't. Sorry. I did just see some vans driving down College Street with riot officers on the side. There is a large group of people up ahead. They're walking just as slow as we are. And I don't hear anything going on. I don't see anything. So things might have calmed down. What's that?
This is in Cincy. You gotta see this video. No, fuck it isn't.
This is what?
In Cincy.
Oh, Queen City. Cincinnati trying to hold on to that Queen City title like they got any right to claim it. This is the Queen City. This is us.
You parked in the same spot?
No, I parked in a different spot, but it's in the same. It's close to where your car was, ish.
Where was my car?
I don't know.
Oh, you mean
Where did you move yours to?
where our first delivery of the city.
Yep, that's where mine is, so we're good.
Well, I think we're just going to nothing.
Yeah. Well, let's be positive, and then we can just leave. Go to
I
bed.
thought you meant like say something good and happy.
Oh, no.
All right, we're
There's
going to nothing.
No, there's nothing positive happening out here. There are some riot police up here on the left. Don't know why. Do you need a power bank? That was clutch with Chris hooking me up with the two of them. Are you guys doing all right tonight? Good. Be safe. See? You see how nice I can be? Look. Those are the same dudes that just gassed us. And I just asked them to be safe.
He went through it.
Oh, bro. National press. No, I'm mad. Yeah, I'm physically okay. I'm covered in baby oil.
Wait, what?
Somebody gave me Johnson & Johnson baby oil to put on my eyes.
Yeah. I want to take care of it.
Like 10 minutes. Yeah, no, it wasn't that bad. We were able to, yeah, please, thank you. There were people with bottles of milk and then that guy with the baby oil, so it went away pretty quick. It was the fact that while I was doing that, they were corralling us in the parking structure. Yeah. You guys be safe, please. It was just while we were in that parking structure, they were corralling us and shooting us with pepper balls when we didn't have a way to get out of the parking garage. Yeah. But you can see, even though that happened, I can still walk by these guys and, ask them if they're doing all right and hope that they stay safe, because I want everybody out here to stay safe. There's no reason for any kind of violence whatsoever. There's no reason for flashbangs or tear gas or glass bottles or plastic bottles or rocks or fireworks. There's no reason for any of that. We can just walk. Everything that I've showed you over this weekend everything that I've showed you over this weekend, because if that dude from before didn't answer me, then those guys aren't going to answer me. But everything that I've tried to share from this weekend, the most impactful things have been those kneeling protests. Like the one on 4th and College that made me cry, or the one at Queens Road and Selwyn Avenue, 2,000 people marking a historic moment in Charlotte, where a protest walked through one of the most wealthy neighborhoods in Charlotte, predominantly white. It's not violence that makes change. It's not violence that makes movement. It's getting people to feel the same way it's getting people to feel the way that you want them to feel, and that's just through powerful movements. Like kneeling protests in the middle of the street, screaming for your mother. That'll make you feel something. This just makes people feel anger. I'm angry. Apparently Christy's getting into it with the cops down there somewhere. I don't know where they're going or what they're doing, but I don't trust anything right now. This is a bus full of riot police. They're getting off for some reason. I don't know.
We're just trying to walk back.
All right, let's take a right. So it looks like all these people that are coming up the street here, they're about to, actually, hold on a second, Ryan. It looks like these officers are about to get off of this bus and form a line for some reason.
Too tired of walking, said bring us the bus.
So it's not a huge group of people. They're very spaced out. Nobody's chanting. Nobody's throwing anything. Nobody's fighting. They're just walking. So we'll kind of just wait and see. Apparently, wherever. Thank you. No, those are riot police. They didn't mobilize the National Guard in Charlotte.
You didn't?
No.
They're
Anybody?
driving around all night, but they're not
Yeah.
coming out.
Apparently, wherever Christy is, she is just going off on the fucking cops.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know why they're going that way, but that's cool. Does anybody know where Christy is? Oh yeah, we never got that pizza. Christy had somebody order the pizza for delivery and was gonna have it delivered to the jailhouse, and then that was when we got trapped. No, it's alright, I'm just gonna finish it.
I don't love it. Ben's doing so good at throwing shit away.
Do you guys know what intersection Christy's at? So I can go see this? God damn it, I dropped the bottle cap again.
Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm in an office.
I have well the back of my own leg, dude.
Alright, well I guess you just want to walk with them and then we're on our way back to the car anyway. Be safe.
Be safe. How much of the confrontation did you get?
What?
How much did you get all the confrontation?
Bro, I've got everything since 6:15 p.m. on Friday.
Thank you for doing that. I saw a comment on your post that you were shutting down the
Yeah. So these officers are just kind of just regrouping over here. Wells Fargo Plaza. These guys are recycling, so that's good. That's good. How are you? Can you comment at all on the planned ambush between College and Tryon? Can you make a comment on that? It was on, I know they don't, but there were officers that advanced from College onto 4th, and then as the protesters were going up the hill toward Tryon, the other officers,
At the bottom of that, by the transit center, epicenter right there.
where they sent in
I was
those,
at the bottom of the transit center. I don't know what that was. I don't think I was an ambush. I think that was people throwing things at officers. Yeah, I wasn't there, brother.
totally,
I was at the
okay,
bottom by where the epicenter was.
okay,
So they walked past us and everybody was fine.
Yeah.
For the most part.
okay.
Take a little bit.
Because they had,
Out of there, I don't know.
because I had walked past the back group of officers as well, and if somebody from the front was throwing stuff, the tear gas and everything started from the back line behind us. And then as they were running up toward Tryon, that was when the other group of officers came down that way. And then there were officers up on the second floor of the parking garage relentlessly shooting pepper balls at people, some people getting hit in the face.
I don't believe they're allowed to shoot from an elevated position. I don't believe.
Okay.
I don't believe.
Okay.
Again, I was not here at the bottom of the hill.
Okay.
My first one.
Okay.
So I don't know.
All right.
I don't live in my place.
I just wanted to ask.
No, brother, I'm sorry. Sorry if somebody got hurt. I really am.
A lot of people did. I know.
Good night, man.
You too.
Y'all motherfuckers are the reason.
That's true. I haven't been afraid of one protester out here. Not one. In fact, I thought about violently, physically assaulting one for punching that girl in the face and throwing rocks through windows. But I wasn't afraid of him or anybody else out here peacefully protesting. Now, I'm not a genius, but I have lied before, and I've watched people lie before. And generally when you ask somebody a question like that and their eyebrows go up and they don't answer for a little bit, you know, I'm just saying.
Every time I hear metal playing on the road, I fucking hate it.
He's saying that the officers aren't allowed by policy to shoot from an elevated position. But as you saw, I was able to get that on camera before I went underneath that gate. Joe Bruno tells me that the mayor pro temp is starting an internal investigation into what happened there.
At large.
Oh, how can somebody at large be trying to do something against the cops? They're going to get arrested. They're at large. I don't know what the square is, but whatever. People are saying Christie's on the square, but I don't know what that is. Never heard of it before. I need, like, you guys got to give me intersections when I'm asking you where somebody is, because I've never heard of something called the square. Trade and Tryon, heard. That's the direction we're walking in. That's 2 streetlights up. So as you saw, that officer said that he was at the bottom of the hill toward the epicenter during the ambush. He wouldn't acknowledge the fact that it was an ambush. I explained it to him clear as day. He didn't make a comment on it. He didn't say anything about an order coming through to do it, and he didn't say anything about it being planned. He did confirm that CMPD policy states that officers are not allowed to fire on a crowd from an elevated... Oh. Well, that makes me a little bit... that makes me concerned. For an officer to believe that the policy is that CMPD officers are not allowed to fire upon people from an elevated position. Not that he is 100% certain, which means that those cops that were up there weren't 100% certain either. But I have it on video. My eyes are still recovering from it. There are like 7 or 8 tear gas canisters. I mean, there's pins from grenades just all over the street. We just keep stepping on them, walking over them.
You saw that message?
Mm-mm.
Joe Bruno wants to know if they can use your video on TV.
Yeah, just credit me.
Is that a DM?
History lesson. Here you go. Oh yeah, for sure. That dude's not a rookie. He's not brand new to the team. He knows the policy. I've seen people lie before. There's something going on up here. There's a large group of people. So it looks like it's just not going to end. Did you see how the other cop came up and stood right behind me? Like I didn't fucking know.
Yeah. He was throwing stuff in the recycling bin.
And then just stopped there, like as a lookout. Yeah, look out.
Trying to be intimidating.
I'm not intimidated by a small group of 3 officers. I am intimidated by 150 of them with face shields and explosives. But not just by 3 standing there.
Lyles has sure gotten a lot of tweets from about this video.
Vi Lyles has been pretty quiet. All right, so they're gathered up here. Another peaceful gathering. The halal food truck is probably the most popular food truck in Charlotte. If it wasn't before this, it definitely is now. But we're gonna walk through this crowd and then probably head out. Oh, it's Brother Preston again. Excuse me, brother. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry.
Earn that shit, though.
How y'all gonna act?
This is my dude.
Exactly. We're gonna make them do that shit every day.
Every day.
Every motherfucking day.
Every
Till they get tired.
Them other goddamn 3 murders. Till they get a guilty brother, sing their ass off. How they sing your daddies and uncles off for 20, 30 years for a piece of a crack rock or whatever. Lock them goddamn motherfucking murderers up.
Sir.
We ain't gonna rest till they gone. We ain't gonna rest till they serving a death sentence, getting killed. See what they doing? Look at them. Look at them. Look around. They trying to block us off right now. They trying to block us off.
Brother
How y'all
Preston.
gonna act?
Again.
What's going on, bro?
How are you?
There ain't nothing.
Stay safe.
This shit already happened before. Everything that we pulling off, everything we doing. They already prepared for this shit.
Sorry.
For a line.
Excuse me.
Right, this is literally pinned in.
So are they, I can't see. Are they forming up right there?
This way on dirt bikes right now. They're going to come up this way.
All right, well, we're going to start walking away. We're done. I'm sorry. We're done. Sorry. It's not going to get any safer. We got to deliver the paper. I'm sorry. We got to be up super early in the morning. Hold on. Where's Christy? I just want to say bye to her. I don't see her. I would hear her.
Yeah.
I know she's wearing a bright blue shirt. I don't see her. Oh, I see her. I see her.
They kids, they be so stuck on Facebook, can't even look at their kids. You hear me, brother?
Who threatened the police?
We're leaving.
Y'all leaving?
Yeah, we
Town
gotta
block, though.
be up at 5 to deliver the paper tomorrow.
Justin gone, y'all.
But the mayor pro temp is launching an internal investigation on that ambush. I asked an officer if he would.
My live is trying to connect. They jamming me. Okay, go ahead.
The mayor pro temp is launching an internal investigation into that ambush from earlier.
Wasn't that horrible?
Yeah, absolutely. It was inhumane. I just asked one of the officers if he would explain the reasoning behind the planned ambush. He made a face like this. Well, I don't know anything about that. And then he told me he believes that the policy is that CMPD officers are not allowed to fire upon people from an elevated position. Not that he knew, as an officer of the law, not that he knew the policy, but that he believes they're not allowed to. But he didn't have an answer. He told me, I was at the epicenter side with my group. Maybe he was, maybe he doesn't know anything. I say it's bullshit. I've had people lie to me in the past. I know what a face looks like when somebody's lying. I make a face when I lie. So,
Okay, so guess what just happened on our ass?
oh, tell me.
We made them move. They ended up, we were sitting on the wall.
This wall right here?
Yeah, they came on the sidewalk. We were eating.
Oh, you were just eating?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Motherfuckers came up with them bikes, started hitting with the bikes. They grabbed my knees, pushed her. They pushed me.
While you were sitting down?
While we were sitting down, I'm trying to get my water bottle off the ground to get my shit. And we got about right here. And then we just stood our fucking ground. We told them, fuck that.
They were telling me that you were going off on them for some reason.
I did. And then the Beverly Cannon went off on their ass about, I told them, ain't no motherfucking curfew. Ain't no motherfucking curfew. The mayor said she's reluctant to issue a curfew. Okay, so ain't there. We know our motherfucking rights out here. You got us fucked up. And I told her, that's why y'all got all these internal investigation complaints from all my motherfucking 700 followers that look on my live. They see how y'all acting. And so then they moved and we told them, move.
I love when you guys do that. That's funny. Hey, look, please stay safe tonight.
I will see you tomorrow.
We'll deliver the paper, and then if I got the energy, I'll be back out. But you know I got it, so.
How the hell was that? We had $1 million more.
Be safe. Y'all stay safe out here tonight.
Hey man, I'm really sorry that shit happened to you.
That's all right. Shit happens.
Nobody deserves that shit.
Yeah.
Go home and have a good crying beer.
Planning on it. Be safe out here. Everybody stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe. We're leaving. We got to go. We got stuff to do in the morning. I'm sorry. Stay safe. All right. We're leaving. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for clipping that video and sharing it as far as you could. It was a horrendously inhumane night. That was a beautifully peaceful thing during the day. So with that, I'm signing off. Love you, bye.